Shalom and greetings from Jerusalem, Jane. It's that time of year again. For the Christian world, the birth of Jesus, the life of Jesus, his teaching, his death and resurrection is what changed world history. That is what your faith is built upon. That is your foundation. That is what is precious to you. And today is Sunday, so I guess a lot of you are in your church, in your hometown, and you have started the decorations in your house, you have bought the presents, and you are looking forward to being with your families to celebrate this joyful occasion. Every year, unfortunately, I have to go out and make a video that I'm going to do now to speak about this whole situation as I'm sitting here at my little kitchen table in Jerusalem. I saw something a couple of days ago that literally just wanted to make me gag. I was sad, I was angry, and I had to take a couple of days to calm down before I could make this video. And now, because it is Sunday, it's appropriate to speak about this. Jesus was a Jewish baby who was born to a Jewish mother by the tribe of Judah in the kingdom of Judea. At that time, no Arabs were living in the country. They didn't come until several hundred years later. Did you hear me? Jesus was born as a Jew. His forefathers were Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Despite the fact, the history, and the proof when you open your Bible, every year we have to listen to the lies about Jesus being a Palestinian, Jesus being a Palestinian baby. Bethlehem, which is where Jesus was born, in a manger, the wise men came and they found him, found Maria and Joseph in the stable. And that's the story and the star above Bethlehem that night. Today, Bethlehem is under Palestinian Authority control, under Palestinian Authority rules, which means that no Jews are allowed. Is there apartheid here? Yes, in all the Palestinian controlled cities where no Jews are allowed to go in. So with Bethlehem being under control by the Palestinian Authority, the Christians in Bethlehem has also stolen the identity of Jesus, like they have stolen the identity of the Jewish people of the land of Israel being Palestine. So every year when it's Christmas, they are putting out their big Christmas decorations. There are big posters of baby Jesus being a Palestinian baby and welcome to Palestine, which is absolutely ridiculous and a complete false narrative, and trampling on the facts, trampling and spitting in the face of Jesus being born Jewish in the kingdom of Judea, which today is Israel. So every year I'm out making a video where I'm debunking all of these lies and propaganda like I'm doing now. But with Israel being at war, they just took it up a notch. So the municipalities of Ramallah and Bethlehem decided to cancel Christmas this year because of the war in Gaza, because of standing in solidarity with their brothers and sisters in Gaza, and of course also because Israel is closed, no tourist is really coming in. Well, thank you very much. I absolutely appreciate that you are canceling your false narrative of Christmas, your false banners of calling out for welcome to Palestine and the Palestinian flag, when hundreds and thousands of tourists normally flock to Bethlehem because they love Jesus, because they want to go and see his birthplace, which, by the way, is in Israel. But as the way things are now, Bethlehem is under Palestinian rules. So when you go to the birthplace of Jesus, you are not seeing Jews around, which was Jesus' people, or seeing the Israeli flag. No, you're seeing Arabs calling themselves Palestinian, saying welcome to Palestine, celebrating the birth of a Palestinian Jesus. So this year, when they can't do that, and I am grateful that they don't do that, in the Evangelical Lutheran Church in Bethlehem, the pastor came up with an idea that he presented to his congregation. And I'm going to use notes a little bit, so I'm sure that I am quoting correctly. So he got an idea and he presented it to his church in the Evangelical Lutheran Church. So what did they do in that church? Well, I will show you a photo that literally made me gag. So instead of having the nativity scene, Jesus lying in a manger with Mary and Joseph and the 3 wise men, the way things happened as Jesus was born as a Jew in the tribe of Judah, in the kingdom of Judea, well, Jesus for them was born in Palestine, and this pastor said flat out loud in a video interview, if Jesus was born today, he would be born in Gaza as a Palestinian baby in the rubbles. That's what he said, and that's the display that they put up in their church. Baby Jesus in the rubbles, symbolizing war-torn Gaza, with baby Jesus wrapped in a Palestinian scarf. I want to throw up. If this is not disgusting, if this is not trampling on Jesus, the Jewish baby, I don't know what it is. And then they are wrapping him in the Palestinian scarf that symbolize Palestinian identity, history, and struggles. And this baby Jesus symbolized the thousands of babies being murdered in the Gaza Strip. This should outrage every single born-again Christian, Bible-believing Christian around the world. I don't know what Bible they are reading in this church in Bethlehem. In another video, he was also talking about the suffering of the Palestinian people, our people in Gaza, who is under occupation. They are under occupation. It is absolutely disgusting. He's talking about the genocide in Gaza. So this display is up in Bethlehem. Baby Palestinian, baby Jesus in the rubbles, which symbolizes Gaza, and he's talking about Jesus would be born in Gaza as a Palestinian baby, under suffering from the brutal occupation and the genocide that happened inside Gaza. I don't know, Mr. Pastor in Bethlehem, what propaganda Bible you are reading when you are reading about Jesus born as a Jew to a Jewish mother in the kingdom of Judah, which today is Israel, and every single word and prophecy has been given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their descendants as Jews in Israel, the Jewish homeland. This, like I said, should outrage every single Christian around the world. This has absolutely nothing to do with the Christmas message of Jesus being born, with Christmas at all. This is another disgusting lie and propaganda about Palestine, trying to steal the Jewish narrative out of Israel. And that's not enough. They are hijacking Christmas, hijacking Jesus. There could be, and there is, many Christian Arabs who absolutely loves Jesus and a Christian, but they know that Jesus was Jewish. The promises, the covenant was made to the Jewish people and a Jewish baby. Absolutely disgusting. And he's saying they are receiving incredible reactions from people around the world who is touched by seeing them bringing this propaganda into a church, with this guy picking up a big fat paycheck every month, spreading the lies of occupation. I can't find the word to describe how sick this is and how sad it makes me that this is what they are making Jesus into be, the Jewish baby. Unbelievable, unbelievable. But for such a time as this, we stand with Jesus, we stand with Israel as the homeland of the Jewish people, where Jesus was born and lived and preached at this time. So please just share out this video for the truth to get out there. It's enough with this disgusting fabricated lie, stealing the narrative of not only Israel, but also stealing the narrative of Jesus being a Palestinian boy. And that's the display they have every year. So I'm not sad at all they don't have Christmas celebrating in Bethlehem, if that's the kind of display that they want to show. So anyway, pray for Israel for such a time as this. The Israeli Defense Forces are taking ground inside Gaza, and you have probably seen that hundreds of terrorists are surrendering. And again, I saw in mainstream media sharing some of the videos of the terrorists surrendering, sharing some of the videos of the terrorists surrendering, humiliating Palestinian men in Gaza only wearing underwear, saying they are civilians. Excuse me, 94% of these men, you can rest assured that they are terrorists. And what have we seen in videos? That these terrorists are wearing civilian clothes, plain clothes, and then they go out and attack the Jewish soldiers. So naturally, when they come out of hiding, when they come out, they surrender, or if they're being captured, they are being told, strip down to your underwear, because they could have suicide belts. They could have explosive devices on their body, wanting to go out and harm the soldiers. So of course the soldiers is telling them, strip down so we can see you are not carrying any weapons. And if there are any civilians arrested amongst all of these terrorists, they would be released. But these are terrorists who is being captured in the areas where Israel has told all civilians to evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. So Israel doesn't have a choice but to arrest them. And then they'll find out who are terrorists, who are civilians. So it's just disgusting to see mainstream media being more concerned that awesome poor men are in the cold in their underwear and they're civilians, where literally, I'm telling you, 94% of these guys, they're terrorists. And this is what Israel has to do to make sure that they don't have any weapons. And these are the people who burned the Jewish babies. These are the disgusting terrorists who raped children, who decapitated children. And these are the ones that the world are feeling sorry for because they are in their cold, in their underwear. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. Tonight, it's the 4th night of Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah to all the Jewish people following around the world. And again, I know the Christians are beginning to get ready, or you're in full-blown ready move for Christmas. So I'm sending greetings to all of you also for such a time as this. Pray for Israel and all the brave men in uniform risking their lives in the Gaza Strip right now. They all have families waiting for them to come home. Children, wives, grandparents, siblings, and everything waiting for them to come home. So please pray for their safety. Bye.